Hello friends, time to do another opening. I know I've had some requests for other types of content, but this is what I've been able to do for now, so hopefully it's good enough. What we're going to do today is some more Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Picked up a couple more pre-release packs a few days ago at the Wizards Asylum, and I was going to wait so we could do a bunch together with Bubba again, but I kind of also want to do a buy list and get rid of the junk that I'm not going to use. And since those buy lists are open now, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And no sense in making the video if I'm not going to go ahead and release it. So let's just get this done. Well, we got a red spin down. Total Horse Huntmaster here. This to my west border. There we go. Come on. Focus. Thank you. Not bad. This is the fixed Huntmaster of the Fells. It's more expensive. Still great and limited. If you get it, it's a good solid pack one, pick one. Because you get two green wolf creature tokens when it enters the battlefield, and then when it flips, it'll enter as the night version if it's night when it enters the battlefield or attacks. And then on the back side, it's not only very big, but also you can pay mana to make it fight. So it's built-in removal. A fine card indeed. Let's go to some packs here. Midnight Hunt Draft Booster. And looking again, these are the Made in USA packs. Some things that we're noticing about the Made in USA packs, I've said this a couple times before, but it's worth repeating. It looks like the foiling is slightly different, at least on the foil lands. I think people are reporting the Japanese packs are foil everywhere, and the American packs have lands that are foil just on the art, not on the frame, or I might be backwards. And I know the lands are darker in the US packs, and the Japanese packs are lighter. I'm not going to go too slow on these because by now it's been out. We've seen most of these. Search Party Captain is nice and limited. Best art for Field and Road. Really nice. I would love to open up a foil one of those. Interesting. My rare was upside down. Hooray for collation. So we got a Ludovic Necrogenius, a basic Swamp, of course it's dark, and got a foil Baneblade Scoundrel. Flips to be quite nice. Really good and limited. And then a Beast token. I don't think that was a bad pack. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of mostly wanting basic lands. So if you're opening these and you don't like the basic lands and you'd like to trade them for something else, I think they're only like not even $1 a piece for the regular ones, but if you've got a stack of basics that you don't want, we may be able to work something out. I like that we've got jack-o'-lanterns. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. That's a nice little 1-drop. Gale Drifter is interesting. Okay, Necrosynthesis, that's very dark. Hey! Sigarda, another nice legendary human lord. Because what humans need is another lord. And a foil unruly mob, that's not awful. I went to Legacy on Friday night, had an interesting time. Actually managed to go 2-2 and get a bye. That guy is an absolute house in Limited. That is pack one, pick one over a lot of rares. This card is fantastic. I've been playing it in that black-blue Dimir Control shell. And that, along with the 6-drop Liliana and Siphon Insight, is really nice. Kindle Witch, alternate. Gavani Dawnguard, really nice. Borrowed Time, solid removal. Devoted Gatekeeper, and a crap rare. A mountain. Nothing wrong with getting a mountain. Nobody in town had any Siphon Insight, so I had to order a few of them because I'm going to try them in my Legacy Grixis deck just for value. They'll probably replace 1 or 2 copies of Expressive Iteration because people go absolutely nuts countering an Expressive Iteration, which is fine, but I'd like them to feel bad about countering my spells because I'll be able to play them again. Village Watch is nice. Hey, good removal. That's really good removal, especially in Standard. Gets a Planeswalker, destroy target creature or Planeswalker its controller investigates. I mean, it's a fixed path to exile is what it is. But it gets a Planeswalker, which might be worth letting have a card. Because Planeswalkers are really bad to leave out there. Alright. Geist Wave. That's one of my favorite kinds of music. Good old Immolation. Get out your Legends copies. A slightly better Shock. Kind of into it. Can't Stay Away. A much worse Reanimate or Unearth. And a Forest. Alright. Startle. Have anything good in here? Famished Forager is an interesting card. Eaten Alive is decent removal. Tireless Hauler. A very dark Baneblade Scoundrel alternate, but that's kind of cool. What is this? Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards. Interesting. And a Plains and a Beast Token. Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to get... Oh, that's my first kit. Where'd my stabby go? There it is. One more. Yeah, a lot of this is going to get shipped out probably to buy list. I've got a few things that I want, but this is mostly for the fun of opening and to get some basics. And cause just a whole bunch of garbage, honestly. I do have a massive complaint at the amount of waste that's created by the secret lair boxes. I continue to be livid over that, of how much waste is created by those stupid boxes. We've got yet another red die. We got 3 red ones and a black one now. And we've got Light Up the Night, which is not fantastic. Slightly worse Fireball with a really hard to manage flashback. That'll get shipped. Hopefully they'll take it. Alright. I'm just going turbo mode here because there's no sense in messing around unless there's something interesting. Just for the sake of seeing the collation and everything. It's a Spell Rune Painter. Oh, interesting. Augur of Autumn is nice. That's a decent card. Okay. I think it's kind of high right now. It seems like a really good commander card, so I'm not sure if right now is the time to ship that back. Although it's pretty much either now or much, much later once we go well past peak circulation. If you're trying to sell stuff, the time is immediately before you hit peak circulation, which is traditionally 2 weeks after release, but we're seeing it a little bit quicker. Curse of Straight Shaken Faith. Meh. Oh, buddy! But we came through with the double face card with the foil Hostile. And creeping in the card that has 2 puns for names. I kind of love it. It's a nice sacrifice outlet if you just need a way to sacrifice creatures, and then becomes kind of relevant. It's not bad. And it has protection, you can phase itself out. Honestly, fantastic. I am really glad at pulling that. We got a human token too. Well, our pre-release rare was garbage here, but it was a decent hit. And I picked this up with 2 others, and Bubba sent me his rips, which were... He just is always super lucky, especially when I pick stuff up for him. Just opens straight fire. We'll look at it here in a second. Tell you what I got. That's okay. Yeah, Angel Fire Ignition, but collated here. That one is backwards. What is this? 2+1/+1 counters on target creature, gains vigilance, trample, lifelink, indestructible, and haste till end of turn. That seems good. And what was backwards? Is this in the double face card slot? But it's just a regular foil. Huh. Okay. Red and 7 emblem. It's been an interesting kit to open. Kind of like that card. It's getting used in proper standard. Corpse Cobble. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice any number of creatures. Create an XX blue and black zombie creature token with menace, where X total power of sacrifice creatures. Okay. We got an Arlen the Pax Hope. That's entirely fine. Island. And then there's the foil slot, which is backwards. Okay. Collation. Interesting that we can predict it with the foil slot from before. And we've only got these 2 pre-release kits to open today. We got Shady Traveler, Field of Ruin. Really, really nice removal. Fertile Grasp, there's nothing wrong with it. We got a Seraph the Viper's Fang. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. Pay 1 to tap it to untap another creature from land you control. That's another decent legendary. I've just been picking up legendaries left and right. Okay, last pack here. Let's make it a good one. Let's get something high value foil. Why not? Or high value regular. Doesn't matter. These days, because of collector boosters, there really isn't a premium on premium cards, which is kind of silly. I bet a foil consider would be decent money. Defenestrate, love that card. Foul Play, I love the flavor. Interesting art. Mysterious Tome. This Ghoul Colors Harvest. I don't know if I know this one. Create X2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed, where X is half the number of creatures. Come on, focus. Creature cards in your graveyard, rounded up with flashback. Well, okay. We ended on a whimper. Well, it happens. I'll show off a couple things for mail day. Got myself a real deal on a crimped clue token. It has a crab token on the other side. I don't know why I keep finding clue tokens. I never really use them. I just like them. And then finally, this is going to go on the deck. I've got the other one that I traded for it. About to be on the way, but my buddy Garrett was kind enough to trade me a Chris Rush signed Japanese foreign black border bolt for my German one. Very cool that he got this signed himself not long before Rush passed, maybe a couple months. So this is one of the later signatures. I'm pretty excited though, because this means I have 3 Japanese bolts, and then I have one traditional Chinese bolt that I need to get traded for a Japanese bolt so that I can have, finally, after years and years, a matching play set. I've been playing mix and match for so long, I won't even know what to do with myself. Anyway, thanks to my friend Garrett. And if you have a Japanese black bordered Rush signed bolt that you would like to trade for a Chinese one, or one of my spare French or Italian ones, I know the Japanese is worth more, so I'll be happy to give a Chinese or Italian bolt plus some value to get that 4th one. Anyway, you can hit me up in the comments here, or find me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and let me know. Thanks for joining. I'm sure we'll do some more of this before this set's done. It's just really fun to open, and the flavor is kind of a win. So anyway, again, thanks. Have a good one.